Hey everybody, this is Trenton, aka the Garbage Pail Kid, back at you with GPK Live, episode number 6. Got a couple guests with us right now. Might have a couple more later on in the episode. Not too sure how long it's gonna be. Right now, don't have anybody watching, so we will bring a couple guests on, and yeah, here we go. Whoop.
Hey,
Guys.
so the last time we go ahead.
Yeah, right now we got nobody on, but I can always just edit some of this stuff out for the YouTube, the Facebook group stuff. It always stays on there, but can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I see. I can't hear you, Mindy. Try maybe jumping off and jumping back on real quick. We'll try adding you. Looks like we got a few people on right now, though. I know a couple things, I guess we were possibly talking about. I know we saw that possibly the new On Vacation will be coming out next month. Not too sure if that's going to happen or not, but I saw that Chrome, but did it have July to be determined? Did you see, Dan? Or
yeah, from what I had read, it was another Chrome 4 had been pushed back till July, another to be determined. But the vacation and the bookworms were both, they hadn't been pushed back yet, which then left the only three things that Tops or Fanatics, whichever one you want to say, has to release are the two Garbage Pail Kids from 2021 and one basketball one. So it's like Chrome 4 is still getting pushed back, but those are the last three. Chrome 4, Vacation, and a basketball thing are the only ones left from 2021 that have not came out yet.
Oh.
Hopefully they spread them out a little bit. I mean, I want sets, but I'm really hoping that they give at least like a month in between the two or all three sets. Like I don't want to see Chrome 4, bookworms and everything just all in one shot.
Well, we know there'll at least be a month, and that's, I mean, you never know when they're going to release it, but I mean, it is, halfway through 2022, so this is stuff that should have been released last year. I would like to see it get released, like you said, not at the same time, though. I'd like to see just a little lag in between so that this way, the stores aren't filled with all these different Garbage Pail Kids, and the next thing you know, everything's gone and you can't find anything anymore.
Yeah. And it definitely seems like anytime that you get online and you go to buy new, it's gone within like an hour, it seems like. I mean, I know some of them, which I really didn't buy any 90s, weekly expansions. I felt like as soon as somebody buys them, they're just gone. And I'm like, oh man, but it is what it is. Either you get it or you don't.
I had to get all 6 of those, but that's one of my favorite sets. We Hate the 90s. I grew up in the 80s for the most part, but I don't remember most of the 80s compared to like the 90s.
Right.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite sets. That was the We Hate the 90s. That came out, what was that, 2017? 2018?
19.
Oh,
it was,
yeah. Well, that was one of the ones that like I had no idea they were still printing Garbage Pail Kids, and I just happened to look on eBay, and I ordered, I think, a half a case of blasters or something, and I had no idea. But I opened them all, I made a set, and now I have almost a full set of another one. I'm working on trying to complete that, but
nice.
That's actually because I'm crazy with numbers, so I'm sure you guys have seen on GPK News Jeff Rockholt how he always has all the numbers for all the sets and everything. We Hate the 90s is actually like per card, it's the lowest produced set of any of the GPK.
Oh wow.
There's only like 12,000 something like individual cards of each one.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know when I picked up my set, it was $24, and I could have got the green for $29. This was only even 2 years ago. And I was just like, no, I just want the base sets right now. And I mean, now it's what, like 100, 150 for the base set?
Revenge of All the Horribles doing the same thing. I seen I had looked at eBay, and I had started, buying then, but I had looked on eBay recently, and I didn't get any Revenge of All the Horrible brand new, but I had seen on eBay you could get like a full green set for $30, and this was just last year at some point in time.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, it was like the sets the price rose and rose and rose, and that was there on in. The sky's the limit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I maybe got 10 cards of that at home. I do the raffles on the boards, and I won some stuff, and I got a little teeny pack, just one little pack of the Roth, and it's pretty cool. So, I don't know. Do you guys do any of the board raffles that come up on the boards at all?
I did, and I have horrible luck, so I quit.
I want to. I see all the stuff that Scott puts up there, and it's just the money I just can't justify, because if I lose like 5 times in one day, I'm gonna be so pissed thinking of what I could have bought. But then I see the people that I'm sure they spend a lot of money, but they show all of oh, look at these like 10 boxes they got in one shipment, and it's like, God, that'd be so much fun to open.
Yeah, the war chests are crazy that get sent out, but like you said, I mean, you've got to get extremely lucky and win a bunch of those. I mean, if they were like $10 boards in that, I'd probably get on them, but I've done that, and I had no luck. It was zero luck with them, and I don't know. For me, if I'm going to spend money on Garbage Pail Kids, I might as well get something. Mm-hmm. It'd be nice to win cheap, but that just it doesn't work for me. The only thing I did win good was I bought three cards in a break on another thing, and that's when I got the Chromie Joni plate for $12.
Oh, nice. That is awesome. I've won quite a bit on there. I don't know. I've been lucky. I'm gonna say I'm not bragging, but I've won a Roth. I've won an Adam Geddon collector, Roth collector. Oh no, not Roth. Oh, the Horrible collector. I've won some fat packs, C1 fat packs. I've done random stuff, but I usually end up. I'm kind of one of those people where I keep it for a bit, and then if somebody really needs it, I'm one of those. I always do my random act of kindness once a month. I'll just give out things for people, help people out, because it's an expensive hobby. It's not cheap, so I do a lot of random act of kindnesses.
Facts.
So.
Hey, Bobby B.
Oh, I did see. I was saving. I've had a pile of these things that I've been saving. And I'm pretty sure. Well, start with because I was gonna eventually post these.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure you guys have all of these.
I got that one. I did have that one. Somebody wanted it. Have that one.
So some of those I don't have, but I haven't really fully decided what I want to do because all of those parallels.
I have all of those silver ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The silver ones were really cool.
Yeah. And I have that one.
So you guys don't have this one yet, huh?
I have it in the gold somewhere in my stash.
I like how it shows the bald one.
I've got that one, and then I think like the German one or something I picked up. It's supposed to be a lot more rare than the UK one. Hopefully, at least I paid like $60 for it or 40 or something. So it better be more rare.
Yeah, it's amazing what you pay for cards and things like that. It's just insane. Nobody really thinks about it. They're like, just for one card. And my daughter's like, really? She said to me the other day, Mom, it's just a card. If you really just take it off, peel it off a sticker, then it's not going to be worth $160. If you took it and you stuck it on something. I said, well, that's true.
It's true, but you don't peel that off. No.
Yeah, right.
No.
I mean, that you could have $100 bill and rip it and still have $100 bill, but you don't do that. So
right, exactly. And but I said I get what you mean, and I know like it's tempting to do, but trust me, don't do it.
Right, that would definitely be a lot of chores are going to be done if you do something like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have all 10 of those silvers, but she kept one of them in her drawer. I said, as long as it stays in the top loader and in the sleeve, you can keep it in your drawer. And it's just it's the Boston Tea Party, and they just talked about it at school. So I let her keep it in her drawer because that reminded her of school. I said, yeah, but just don't ruin it. That's my only rule. So
has she kept it safe?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
okay.
She has
That's
actually cleared out her entire drawer and just took everything out and she put all of her garbage pails. She's like, I want this one, Mom. I want this one, Mom. And she would she would constantly just start collecting. I said, okay, just don't take all my cards. She's like, I want all your Adams when you're dead. I'm like, what? Oh, brother, kids.
So I couldn't
Things to
find. I remember
say.
we were talking before that about the original cards, and I couldn't find this, but I finally found them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how you misplaced that one.
I'm jealous.
Well, because I put
want
it in a
one of
binder.
those.
Ah,
Wow.
So I have 1st through 15th, 1 pack each unopened.
Wow. I'm jealous. I never can find the pink ones anymore. They're so expensive.
Oh yeah, that was expensive.
Oh,
Super
man.
expensive.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
That's why
well,
I was starting to panic when I was like, I don't know where that's at.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
nobody it's in a room in my house, and nobody. I'm the only one who really cares about Garbage Pail Kids, so I knew nobody was gonna. It was just figuring out that I had taken it out of a box and put it into. I bought those. I think you had posted that, Trent, about the four slot sleeves at one point in time.
Oh yeah, I did a video on that. Yeah.
And that's what I had ordered. I had ordered those and put all 15 packs in there.
The one thing I did notice, I know I've been looking to do another video on it because I had mine all stacked horizontally. They do start to sag after a little bit. I mean, because they're in a top loader, like there's no issue. But I noticed the weight of the top 2 cards kind of started bringing it down a little bit. So it kind of bent up the page some. So, I mean, that's something to kind of consider. Store it flat. Because I put them flat. And I mean, within like a day, they were back to being normal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the ones in there, they've been fine. But that's the first time I've seen them since I put them in there. So,
see, I got mine, I think, back in January, February, and just kind of put everything in there, put them up. And I hadn't really looked back at them until a couple of weeks ago. And like I said, I mean, they went back to normal right away, but I was just kind of a little disappointed. But I mean, the advantage, like I said, of a top loader is they're not going to get damaged like that. It's just the sheets don't look as good, I guess.
They look fine to me. As long as they're brand new and you can see them, sheet can do what it wants to do. Just protect the card. Well, that's what the top loader does. So.
Wow. Now, is there any cards that you wish you could just have that could just be like, here, you can have them, that are just so hard to get? Is there anything that you're like, oh my gosh, I see it all the time, I wish I could have it? Mine's obviously the teal Sapphire Atom. Those teals, man, I'm telling you.
I think if I could get one of those pink, one of those guys.
Oh, nice.
Now, do you collect the A and B, the Dead Fred and Tommy Gun, or just Tommy Gun?
I think they're all Tommy Gun. I'm really not too picky on which. That's just the one card. I don't know. It was the one that I really liked when I was younger. Of course, I liked almost all of them, but this was the one that like stuck out. And I happened to see the one. Actually, I don't know how many people know this. Let me pull this thing out. I mean, I have a mess to clean up. So on this one here, I had ordered this from a guy on Facebook. He had posted it. Well, this way. He had posted it, and I was like, dude, that's gorgeous. As you can see, it's like an 8x10.
That is nice.
And I was like,
wow, that is cool.
I was like, is that possibly for sale? And he was like, yeah. So we did a trade with some cash, and then when he took it out of his book, because he had like a drawing book, and he's from the UK, he was like, well, you got a double winner because
nice.
He drew on the back too.
That is so cool.
So that was the cool thing. But this has been the one, and that started it all. That's when I started collecting all the sketches. I have a sketch from, there was a girl, Knick-Knack Queen, who was on YouTube for a little bit. And then she, a woman, I should say, not a girl. And then she disappeared. She's not on anymore. But this was the one.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
The one sketch that I had ever seen her draw. Well, she didn't show it on her page, but she drew that. And so I have like ones of ones. And Lee finally sent his. I got his the other day and opened it up because he was like, I'm missing the Tommy gun in your collection, because he has a whole shelf of stuff from him in here.
Nice. Yeah, if I could draw, I'd have so many sketches. I mean, I say that, but I mean, I probably wouldn't want to do it, but I'd definitely just be going like all the way through the 15th series. Just
Frank, do you
I
have
have
any?
everything.
some blank sketches if you want to,
Yes.
give it a try.
Yeah,
do you
I've
have any
seen my
sketches
art.
at all?
It's substantially better than it used to be, but
Did you say, did I have any sketches?
Oh no, does Trenton? Do you have any sketches? Any at all?
I don't have a ton. I've got the only sketches I've kept for my PC are I'm working on getting a bunch of OS1 wrappers, like kind
Okay.
of sketches that are made into OS1, which actually I think they're right behind me here. Hold on one second. But I know the wife, she's got I think like 5 or 6. She collects Spacey Stacy and Nasty Nick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is how I keep my Atom Bomb collection.
I remember you showing that. Like you made a video and then you just kind of skimmed through all the Atom stuff you have, which is pretty cool.
But yeah, like I have.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I basically just told the artist, I wanted it to be in the design of the wrapper, but I wanted
I like that one.
Whatever
cool
their style was. Eventually, I want to get like 8 nice sketches and then put a wrapper in the middle.
That is cool. I like that.
That was actually some kid. I think it was like $5 or something.
Wow.
Some younger kid that was doing them. I was just like, holy crap. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. That's my favorite cards. Definitely have to be just either the regular one or I've got a couple of the foreign ones.
Now, do you have graded ones too, Mindy?
No, I do not. No. Oh, those are cool.
Yeah,
I like
those.
those.
Are some
No,
of my
mine
favorites.
are just regular.
And they're actually in some pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
But my ultimate favorite would be the Israeli one, the HH. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but
yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
really.
But that's definitely. I mean, the ultimate would be the Bikumi Kun. But yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine what that would cost if it even came up for market. I'm sure the handful that exist are never going to be sold.
Those are the fan ones, right? The Japanese fan ones?
There was an actual set made in Japan with those. I mean, there's literally, I mean, from everything I've heard, there's probably barely double digits, if that, of any card out there. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, so if they're in a collection, they're hidden.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, the Israeli ones are $500 to $700, I think, if you can find them in decent shape.
Wow.
The Japanese ones, I can't even imagine it'd be under 10,000. I mean, in any shape. But again, I can't imagine anybody'd sell them.
I can't imagine coming up with 10 grand for a card. So.
Yeah. Now, even the fan ones, the fan porn ones are going pretty high too. I have a few of those, and I think I have one that's like I think it's Scorpions. It's like SC.
Yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I got those for a birthday present. For a birthday present.
Oh, that one's really cool.
There's actually 4 Atom Bombs because I only got one of them, but there's 4 different backs for them, I guess. Or at least that's what I've been told. The foreign ones, I've kind of just put a lot of trust into a few reputable people. You know, their information's right. They appear to be pretty trustworthy. But yeah, there's 4 backs to it. So, I mean, there's a lot to collect if you want Atom Bombs. Definitely.
Oh, goodness. Jeez, I mean, I don't think I'll ever have every Atom Bomb card there is, but I've got quite a few. I got the UK. Some guy did something really nice and sent me just like a stack full, and I got just all cards that were based Atom. And I got some UKs, and I've got this, and I got that, so it was a bunch. So.
Hello.
Hey, DK.
I'm a little bit calmer now. That first one, I was excited.
Hey, that's all right. We had fun.
So what time is it where you're at, DK?
It's 1:20 p.m.
Oh,
because I'm in California.
Oh, I thought you were. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought. Yeah, me too. I thought you were in the actual UK.
Yeah, I'm like Sting, but I'm in California instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was an Englishman in New York, wasn't he, or whatever it was? I'm an Englishman in San Diego. Doesn't have the same ring.
Okay.
Hey, you went to a good place.
It's all right, you know. It's sunny a lot. People in the UK pay about 2,000. Well, they used to pay £2,000 to come over here, and I'm just sat in here in a room working.
Right.
Going, I don't know. Yeah, San Diego's all right, I suppose.
Well, you're not in the room all the time, so.
Oh, yeah, I went to the toilet earlier. And I get a cup of tea as well every now and again.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the chat, or like I got to get in the habit of keeping up with the chat because I saw that you posted that, but it was like already had been a while.
Oh, yeah,
I just I was like, oh yeah, people have comments. Looked, and there was not a ton, but I mean a decent amount.
I'll sometimes, when I watch someone's video, I'll kind of like comment sometimes saying, right, I'm going in. And then as I'm watching it, I'll kind of make timestamp notes about things as I go through it. Yeah. So I'll just overwhelm.
He has done that.
Yeah.
He has
done that to
that.
yours as well. Yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, I thought I'll just pop on because I'm sort of working, but you know, I can. It's awesome that you're doing this at the moment. If you can do this for the rest of the afternoon, I'm quite happy to sit here and chat and listen to stuff.
Yeah, it's probably only going to be maybe like another 40 minutes. I got to work at 7 o'clock Eastern tonight. So
7 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh god, working nights is a killer.
It ain't bad. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I mean, really, I only work 4.5 hours. I mean, it's pretty cake, okay. But it does suck working that late, though.
We could trade. I'll trade you, Trent, anytime.
I mean, there's times like it's rougher than I expected, the whole stay-at-home thing, but I gotta say it's a lot better waking up to watch Paw Patrol than it is to head out to work. I mean, there's something to be said about waking up and just being at your house and not having to do anything.
Paw Patrol, the memories. Oh my goodness, my daughter used to love Paw Patrol when she was younger. So.
My daughter watched Teletubbies. Tell you anything?
Oh no! I can't watch that. She said that scared her, so I never. She won't even watch Sesame Street. It scares her, so I'm like, I don't know why.
Well, how old are your kids, Trent? Yours is what, 4?
I have one that's 17, and he's going to be senior, and I have another one that is 9, and she's going to be in 5th grade. So, but for some reason, when she was littler, she just could not stand Sesame Street. It scared the crap out of her. I tried. She's like, no, Mom, I don't want to watch them. I don't like Elmo. And so I had to watch something else. We never
Oh, my
Sesame
goodness.
Street. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
DK, you got any kids over there?
Yeah, I got 2 sprogs.
How old are they?
One's 7, one's 5. He's going to be 6 next month.
You guys make me feel old. You know that? My daughter will be 24 this year.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn. They just started young, though.
And I started and ended young.
Wow.
Part of me wishes I did, but I mean, I got to have a lot of fun during my 20s, you know, and I feel like I'm a better dad than I would have been, at least where I was at in life, you know, at 18, 19, you know, but it probably would have changed me at 18, 19. You know?
It does. It changes you for sure.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I wouldn't change it. I enjoy, I'm in a lot better place in life now than I was, you know, at 19, just hopping on, moving place to place.
Listen, I was an idiot. So, I mean, I'm not saying much has changed, but at least, I mean, I can afford Garbage Pail Kids, so it shouldn't have been too bad, right?
Right.
So you just have the one daughter?
That's it.
Yep. Kids are fun, though.
Yeah.
Except when they're teenagers and they just want nothing to do with you. Like
then they get to 20s, it gets more fun.
Oh, great, thanks. My son already thinks I don't know anything already.
That'll never change. My daughter tells me I don't know anything all the time.
Oh, brother.
I mean, but do we really though know anything?
Listen, we see, the funny thing is we catch them in things that we did when we were kids, and we didn't have smartphones then. So we got busted the hard way, and they get busted the easy way, and they just look at you like you're some mythical creature on how did you know what they did? And it's like, that's stupid, we did this stuff.
Like you posted it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever the hell they're using. Like, of course I found out.
Yeah, we didn't even have that when we were kids. It was like if you want to talk to somebody, you actually had to call them on an actual phone at a friend's house, you know.
Or the payphone.
Yeah, but you memorized numbers then.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
which we don't remember numbers now. I can barely remember my phone number, so
I
Right.
can't either. Well,
It
of
took
course,
me like
now
a
I
year and a
remember
half to
being
learn my
home at the
life.
light. Like, people don't take a walk, they're on their cell phones now instead of just actually taking a walk. They don't do that anymore.
How's it going, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Dang, that's a
Must be done with work for the day.
yeah for the day.
we're all working.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to work on next.
Maybe
Unfortunately, I
find
work from
another
home, so
room
it's good.
other than your work room and the toilet.
Yes. Oh no, the kitchen. The kitchen for boiling.
There you go. That's a good room.
Yeah.
why
Just
he's
don't
got the
bring us
background
into the
on.
bathroom, that's all.
No,
That's why the background's on, so he can go to the bathroom and still be on.
Well,
I don't think that green screen's going to make it to the bathroom.
This actually is a scene out of Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
oh,
nice.
nice.
So I should, it's the bit at the start where what was the song that they did? It was just Eleanor Rigby. But it'd be good to have it like animated on a loop or something, And then I can sort of like do this as well.
This is open for comments and questions.
I say definitely. I mean, if
That
Yep.
is a question
people got
right there.
questions.
That's a good question.
Have you ever had someone say, "Can I ask you a question?" You're like, "Yes, you just did," and they're like, "Oh, can I ask you another one?" Well, that's your lot.
Now the problem may be me actually noticing that the
Well.
question was asked, getting it up on the screen. That's a whole different story. But I'm always open personally to questions.
So payphones.
Shoot, I remember having a
I
pay.
remember payphones.
Yeah, pager and a payphone.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of business done in high
We
school.
couldn't
with
text, so there would be like codes you put in the actual pager, and they'd like mean things. And if you hold it upside down, it would mean something like perverted. I don't know. That's how I learned it.
those. Yeah,
Or you'd have to look at a phone to try to figure out what they sent.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, what
And
the
I
hell
could
is
never
this?
figure it out, by the way.
I had a couple friends that were just all over that kind of stuff. You just sit there and you get their phone number with like 10 different 3 or 4 digit numbers, and you're like, what the hell is that?
You're like, you didn't understand that? No.
Well, that's why we fast forwarded just a couple years, and then we said, "Call me on nights and weekends after 9."
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I'm still not in color, am
Or
I?
the answering machine. Leave me a message on the answering machine.
Oh yeah.
I think DK is still black and white, not exactly in color.
That's so weird. Maybe I've got to update my OBS. Maybe my OBS is not happy with StreamYard.
I remember seeing a setting somewhere that there was like a black and white, but I'm just starting to learn OBS.
I can tell you right now, one of the tools you need to get is... So you need the NDI. You need to install the NDI so that you can use your phone as a camera as well. But
Yeah,
one of the ones
I got an old phone for a camera. That's what I'm using right now.
one of the ones that I absolutely love at the moment. Actually, let me see if I can share up my screen. No, that's Fortnite. Emperor. Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah, it's this one here. This is fantastic. This is called Advanced Scene Switcher. And basically what you can do is you can set up macros. So you can set it so that if you've got a scene that's got like a video in it and you just want to press a button. So when you're doing a live stream and you're like, oh, something just happened, I'll press this button. Instead of waiting for it to finish and then pressing the button to go back to your scene, you can set macros up so you can go directly to that scene, and then after a period of time, it'll then come back to the previous scene you're at. So it doesn't matter what scene you're at, it'll go to that previous scene. And it just makes life really easy. So I've got like a stream deck as well. So I can like, if I get like, if I got an Adam bomb or I want to do one of my Bela Lugosi scenes, like this, I've got the old Bela Lugosi. It comes straight back to this scene again. And then I've got my Kate Bush. But I don't know if it did any noise because I'm going through the audio of this, but yeah. But it's really cool. And then you can do stuff, loads of other stuff, like, the position of the mouse. You can make things happen or audio layers happen. It's just crazy. I've only just about skimmed the surface and made a slight ripple by using just the macros.
I've watched a couple of videos, and I'll watch like the beginner ones, and I'll watch like an advanced one. It's like, holy crap, there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn that, and I'm also trying to learn Premiere Pro at the same time. And it's just like, damn, there's a lot of stuff here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
have you got like the Adobe Suite?
Yeah,
Okay.
they had
yeah,
a special.
so
It was like $29 for the year per month for everything. So I just picked that whole suite up.
yeah,
I use Photoshop all the time. So
oh, you Photoshop as well. That's cool. The biggest sort of fiddle with Premiere and After Effects is just the whole management of the project. Like, you know, putting the videos in the right place, and like that part is irritating. And then the other thing as well is that if you do stuff in Premiere, it's quite easy to just slap the video in, cut it up, and, you know, bolt it together. But if you want to get some After Effects in there, it's like, can't be bothered now. Maybe if I started in After Effects, I could pull it in, but it's like one of the things I found is that if you can go in there, you render out certain sections as a subsequence in Premiere, and this is something I've got to get into and get comfortable with, and then export that subsequence out. So I've only got a little scene to deal with in After Effects. Export that back and then put it back in again. But to me, that workflow is irritating, so I haven't done it. Probably an OCD thing, I don't know. An ACDC sort of thing.
You lost me at hello.
Oh, hello!
it's definitely there's a lot to it. I mean, you can do some basic stuff like just adding like the pictures that I got up on the screen or whatever over wherever. Like that's pretty simple to do with StreamYard at least. I mean, it's the whole. I haven't got into recording. I've done all my recording and editing and everything on my phone. So I mean, we're just starting to use the computer.
Are you doing it at 4K or are you doing it at 1080?
On my phone, it's all been 4K. On the computer, I don't really have I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with that. I haven't tried editing 4K or anything like that to see how it even works. I mean, it's a pretty up-to-date computer, but I don't know how well it's going to actually go with 4K.
The biggest problem I've got with 4K is just the file space. Like my hard drives are so full.
Yeah.
And like 1080p, I was like, I'll bugger it. I'll just do that. And, you know, most people are going to see it on their phones or whatever anyway. You know, I started off 4K, but I'm like, I'll maybe go to that again once I figure out how to optimize. But I was thinking about doing like computer game stuff. I've already tried it. And one of the things I was doing was I was using my phone, like with the emoji, you know, you can get the Apple emojis. So I created like my own emoji, put on a green t-shirt, like pulled it up around my neck, so you can't see my neck, and then I've got the green screen, and then I've just got this emoji of me. So I'm filming that while I'm playing the game and recording that in OBS. But you end up like with, I don't know, 30 minutes ends up being like 40 gig, you know, 45 gig. So I'm like, you know, it's the whole file size thing that's irritating. And then when you've done the video, do you keep it? Do you keep all of the stuff, or do you just keep the rendered video?
Nope, I delete all mine.
But yeah, as it gets more and more, I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to definitely be a lot of space.
Once I upload it to YouTube, it gets deleted off of the phone. So as long as they don't delete my YouTube, I can still watch it.
I guess I got a 512 gig phone, so I haven't had to make that decision yet.
Yeah, I guess you could at least keep the main videos. So if your channel ever messed up, then you've got the main videos. But at least you don't have like 40 gig of backed up, like, you know, lots of separate videos you have to put together.
Well, you said you play for like 30 minutes and it'll be like 40 gigs, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you would play Super Mario Brothers or Contra, it would not take anywhere near that amount of space.
No.
Yeah, Contra looks actually. I know that Mr. Kimball sort of did all the work to get there, but it doesn't look that difficult.
Listen, that game, I remember playing. I'm pretty sure everybody here has played it.
Yep.
I played that when I was younger, and we used to do that little hack, the up, down, left, right. And that was to get 30 lives. And I couldn't beat it without those 30 lives.
Neither could I.
I'm sure if I had a go, I'd be like, damn this. You know, it's like that whole thing. If you see someone stretching their legs and doing kicks, you're like, oh, yeah, that looks easy.
Yeah.
And then you have a go and you're like, what?
Yep.
Oh, and Dustin, you had asked the question about what to do with your OS4 cards. Maybe take as many of them as you can and make it like glue them to a big piece of cardboard, and make it look like a sheet.
Put them all in penny sleeves and get them all in top loaders, and then get a nice folder for the top loaders.
No, he said they were all messed
All
up.
gummed up.
Oh, okay.
He was looking for ideas on what to do with them. I thought maybe make a sheet that looks like it was beat up or something. It'd be still kind of cool.
Yeah, they do look cool with all the wear and tear on them. I mean, you got to have the one set that's a little bit better, but there's definitely something about the ones that are all beat up.
Coffee table. Get them on a coffee table and have a glass on the top of that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that. Epoxy over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real good idea, actually.
So what do most of
or
your
desk.
guys'
I'm looking at
friends
this
say?
desk now. Like, how many Garbage Pail Kids can I fit on here?
For real, I got like a bunch of surface over here.
Listen, when it happens, you're getting credit for it, DK.
Oh, no, we all see stuff, don't we? We just regurgitate stuff we see. I regurgitate a hell of a lot.
I regurgitate all the time. Every time I open my mouth, it's just...
Blah.
Where's my chat button? Oh, there it is.
So I guess we
God.
got asked, Joe and DK, what are your guys' favorite GPK, or like what would be like your ultimate GPK if you could get one?
What was this something you were talking about earlier? So which one's my favorite?
Yeah, like if you could pick up, if there was any like dream one or whatever, or do you already have it?
I don't know, because the thing is, you sort of have to filter out the main ones, because it's like you instantly bring those up, don't you? As in like the main ones, and it's like, well, actually, there's some other cards that stood out when you were a kid, and you've sort of forgotten about it. I remember a lot of the cards being in the 4th series that I really liked. I do love Jolted Joel and Live Mike. I like Dead Fred. I like Dead Ted as well. There's just so many. It's difficult. It was really difficult.
I
love some of the
Boney Tony, but
Boney Tony's cool. What's that? Something like Rosa that's in the 4th series that's made out of rubbish. Second-hand Rose, that's it. That character was really cool. And then
Trash Can Andy is the other one, right?
yeah.
And then Blended Brenda. I just loved her character inside the blender, like with all the blue and everything. That was a cool character. There's so bloody many.
Oh, yeah.
So if you could go to a store, what you're saying, what I think what Trent's asking is, if you could go to a store, you walked up to the cashier and they said, "We'll give you any GPK card that you want, any one for free. Which one would you pick?"
Damn.
Well, I'd pick the Atom Bomb, and then I could get all the other ones I want with the Atom Bomb.
Okay.
While thinking, shall I keep the Atom Bomb?
I guess I have to go with that. I mean, I don't have the official Atom Bomb, so that's a good one for the moment. I mean,
Yeah, they're expensive to get now, so
They are.
yeah.
I was lucky to get one on what was it? It was on eBay, and it was on a bid. It was a really good, decent condition card, and I got it for like $90.
Wow.
And
did you say 90?
$90. It was.
It's amazing, really, how many of them there are out there too. I mean, it's OS1 was definitely the rarest of all the sets, besides maybe 15. But I know I saw something. I mean, who knows how accurate? But they said there was 800 million Garbage Pail Kids printed through OS1 through 15.
Wow.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah, that's what you.
But I mean, I know most of them weren't kept in good condition or nothing like that, though.
Yeah,
I was just
Oh,
reading.
that's pretty.
Sorry.
Very good.
So you can still see the sparkle.
Yeah, even on the rubbish screen. I'm gonna have to figure this out. So I got that for about $75 on eBay, and they said best offer, or make an offer, and I was like, "Are you joking?" I was like, "I'm buying this now." Can you imagine like putting in an offer, waiting a couple of days, and then it's already gone? I was just in a bid war for Blasted Billy X Factor on Facebook yesterday.
That is
And
cool.
that
I
one was
like that
100.
one.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
Yeah, that's a really.
I got
cool
this
stick.
for like $10.
Man
Really?
alive.
Huh.
Yeah.
I got this for about 67.
Nice. Now that one is a
Atom
refractor.
refractor. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
And they were selling it for what was it, maybe $67 or whatever. And I was like, well, I desperately need that. A guy, Spoons 2020, helped me out complete my refractor set. He sent me one in a care package, and then
wow.
that came up on eBay. He also,
Nice.
Spoons 2020, I don't know if anyone knows that name, but Spoons 2020 also helped me out with an Adam Bomb Sapphire. He sent me one of them too.
Yep, I got him too.
Yeah, Spoons 2020.
I need
Yeah,
all
I finally
spicy
completed
ones.
that Sapphire set. That was insane.
None of those.
Oh, and then I got these. Like, I won this for like $9. Actually, I won them for $18.
That is cool.
And I was like, okay, I'm having those. So they worked out about $9 each.
Wow.
That ain't bad at all.
Joe, those Sapphire sets now, you can get a Sapphire
Hold
set
on,
for
just a
less
second.
than you can a box.
Right. And you get what, 32 cards in a box?
32 cards in a box, and it's 166 in the entire series.
That's it?
Sorry about that, guys.
That's all that comes in the box, though?
32 cards.
Wow.
4 or 8 packs of 4.
What do they do with the rest of the space?
They're really small boxes.
Styrofoam in it.
I saw.
Actually, no, it's just nothing in there. It's formed to hold the cards.
That's crazy.
It's like when you buy a blaster of like some of the sports stuff off
Mhm.
the shelves. I mean, it looks like a big box, but there's not much in it.
Yeah, there's always something in them. I've noticed that recently. Even the styrofoam bottom that they put in.
See, this dude said $650. Look, see? I saw
nice.
$650. Are you kidding me?
$615 was the last one I saw.
Goodness
But
gracious.
yeah, dang.
650 is kind of doable, but there's so much else I'd rather buy at the moment. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's not a bad price.
Listen, if I'd have seen that 650, I'd have spent that because I spent more than that trying to complete the set.
I can
Oh, brother.
imagine.
That's what I don't want to do with OS1. I
Mhm.
just want to get the 88 and be done and not have to like get the 82 and then chase the other things.
I got lucky years ago, right after my daughter was born, because I'm so old. It was like 99, I think 1999. And I just happened to go to an old baseball card store and I was like, do you happen to have any Garbage Pail Kids? And he was like, yeah, I've got these. I bought a full first series set for $80.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, well, there's writing on the back, so then there's that.
Even still.
I mean, yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
But it's got every card, all the Atom Bomb, every one of them. But like I said, there is writing on the back. The cards are in great condition, other than whoever decided to sign their John Hancock.
Well, I mean, the main thing is just to get them, isn't it? And then you can sort of
Yeah.
revisit them after that.
No,
Like phase 1 is just to get all the cards. Phase 2 is to replace some of them.
the only one I want to replace out of there is a Fat Matt. I can show it to you because
That's the almost the only one card I've got. It's a Fat Matt.
serious.
crazy.
I've got a Fat Matt and I've got a Wacky Jackie 5.5.
Nice.
That was like $17. But I was like, I don't care. I just want
That's
that bloody
still a
OS
good
one.
deal. It's cheaper than the grading.
And Wacky Jackie's awesome. Underrated.
Oh, hey, since I did a couple of these, I'm going to throw up a commercial real quick. You guys can see it. You guys won't be on microphone for a few seconds, but I'm going to do a commercial and we'll do one. All right, we'll see the
I
Fat
don't
Man.
know if you can see how bad the condition of that is,
Not too bad.
but it's chewed up on the bottom.
I've seen a whole hell of a lot worse.
Right?
But, all right, yeah, I'm going to show a quick commercial real quick.
Let's go.
All right.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Sorry, I figured
Such
out how
an
to do it
old
on here,
commercial.
so I had to put them on the live.
So the thing about Fat Matt is he's a sneaky bugger because if you're opening up an OS1 pack or like a Chrome 1 or whatever, as you slowly start pulling it out to have a look, he's created cracks in the floor. So you're like, oh, could this be an Adam?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the
He
right
was
sort of
definitely. I'm not opening the one pack I have, but so that where's the beef thing? That was surprising right there.
No, that was great.
What was everybody's favorite commercial when they were younger?
Dude, the Max Headroom ones always took me by surprise.
Yeah, those were kind of crazy.
I kind of miss them now.
So that was for what, like Cinemax, I think?
Is that what it
What
was?
was-
I mean, I always caught them on like MTV or.
Okay. That's when I'll have to look for some old MTV commercials.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
When they
There's
played
just,
videos.
Right.
What's that?
When MTV played videos.
Yeah,
Music
no
videos.
kidding.
And they were cool.
I don't even know how the hell people watch it anymore.
Television.
Yeah, I'd like a whole lot of UK adverts. So, like, I remembered like Mr. Cadbury's Parrot was one of them. There was like this mini eggs, and the advert was just nuts. It was like some guy was going to play some snooker, and then suddenly he missed, and this parrot comes out and goes, "Wah!" And then it just starts going, Mr. Cadbury's Parrot goes berserk. Wah! It was nuts. But I also remember there was a Scream for Cream advert, and it was like basically just advertising cream. And the whole thing was like, "Oi, Scream for Cream," and that was it. The whole advert was just that. And so anytime anyone says "Oi," I'll think Scream for Cream.
I'll have to look for some UK ads.
They did their job.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta get going. I gotta get back to work, but y'all have a good one, okay?
All right, bye, Mindy.
No, sorry to leave you. I need to stay on longer, but have a good one, y'all.
Yep, thanks for
Bye.
that.
I also remember the Micro Machines adverts as well.
Yes.
In the 80s.
And that guy talked so fast.
Right.
Yeah. Is he still around? Is he still kicking around?
That's right.
I haven't seen him in anything recently because he at the time he was the world record holder for the fastest talker, and that has since been blown away.
Which is crazy.
I mean, Eminem is just
There's definitely some rappers that are a lot faster than he is too.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because when the Micro Machines commercials came out, that was before Bone Thugs and Harmony had came out, and then I mean, Eminem was nowhere near when he first came out to what he is now. And
yeah,
like I'm not trying to promote Eminem or anything like that, but that I forget the name of the song, but the one he just goes nuts for like 2 minutes straight, and I'm like, I don't even know how somebody could breathe for that long.
the Rap God one.
That would be the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that one. Now
He's
they
got
done
big
an
lungs.
Eminem GPK card at all? They don't have any from any of the sets, do they?
What's that?
Eminem GPK card?
I don't think so.
Man,
I know
They
there's
got, like,
I
the Dr.
saw
Dre and Ice
one.
Cube and all that.
Dude, I
I
feel like I
gotta-
saw one like just recently too, but I've been going through a bunch of stuff, so I don't know where I saw that.
So I'm trying to think of any set that he'd fit into. Maybe one of the Grammy or Shammy sets or something. Maybe.
That would have to, yeah, he'd have to be in something like that because he wasn't around in the '90s.
Right.
But even that, you'd think they would be a relatively expensive card. I mean, really anybody, no matter what you listen to, our age group, at least listen to some Eminem.
Well, Tupac was in that's the '90s, wasn't it? Wasn't that in the '90s set? And that it doesn't go for buku
True.
bucks.
True. I don't think anybody even care, or not many people seem to care. I'm sure
And-
like the golds and stuff, maybe, but
Yeah, listen, Tupac was a legend.
For sure.
A leg end.
what's that?
I always think leg end.
Uh,
I love it.
so when did you move over to the States?
When did you defile our country? So I came over in 2017, and then and as I was coming over, I found American as Apple Pie was around, and I was like, oh shit, there's Garbage Pail Kids still. There's still going because I'd just shut off to it. So I was like, okay, cool. When we get over, I'll order like a box of that, and I got the TV whatever, the Stevie TV, yeah, the 2015 set. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, we came over in 2017, and then from there, I found out about Chrome, and I was on eBay just buying Chrome like a loony. Unfortunately, I didn't actually. My brain just thought original series. It was so long ago now. Probably none of that's available. You know, it's all going to have rotten or whatever because it had gub in it, and so my brain was just focused on Chrome. I just so wish that I had bought some OS1 packs and a lot of OS2 in 2017.
A couple hobby boxes of Chrome 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I talked the missus into buying me a case of Chrome 1 in 2017.
Nice.
I've actually got 2 videos on my channel that some of my early ones are actually me opening up those cards. But I'm because I was watching people case breaking, I did it in a case break style. But I started to slow up, and then with Chrome 2, I bought 2 hobbies of that, and I opened those up nice and slow. And actually, my first black card I got in my Chrome 2 hobby box, I was like Suisu, and it came out Suisu, and I was like, yes, because that's one of the cards I wanted. But yeah, I do reminisce on those days. It's so painful seeing the prices now, though, and thinking, oh my god. But I didn't get a single C card.
Crap.
They were rubbish. I mean, generally, because what I did was I kind of opened up about 8 of them initially, and then just stacked all the packs. And then I was opening them, going, "Where is anything? Where's the golds or anything?" Not realizing that maybe the atom bombs people are selling for what $15 now on eBay, just a base atom bomb.
Yeah.
So when I see those, I'm like, "Oh, you take it. You take care past old school Duncan or whatever." but yeah, as I'm going through it, I didn't get a single C card in that entire thing. And then later on, I bought a sneaky Chrome 1 hobby. Off the side, I snuck it through, and when no one was in the house, I quickly opened it up, and there was nothing in there except a prism, just one prism. Yeah, I think it was Web Jeb, and I was like, "Wow!" I just spent like $90 for a Web Jeb prism, and that's why I was confused, because it was like, hang on, if there's like one prism to every box,
right?
Then why are the prisms so cheap?
In comparison,
it was confusing me. But yeah, I remember getting a conversation with someone ages ago where they were like, hobby box or blaster, and I was like, well, look, your chances of hobby box is quite limited. You're better off getting a blaster, because at least you're guaranteed 4, X Factors, and one of those could be a nasty or an Adam. It's kind of like if you're gonna look money wise now, and you were told a blaster or a hobby, it's so much better to go for the blaster, because that money's going to come through if you're lucky with those.
See, buying a hobby box at what are they, $600-800 now or something
like that. Yeah,
that
I mean, you might get a gold atom bomb, you might get it, or you might get a gold Dead Ted or whatever, because they're bloody rare.
Yeah, there was a guy I think today on Deal or No Deal selling, could have got a X Fractor and a atomic atom bomb for $625. So the price of a hobby box, you get the 2 cards that you're probably not going to pull anyways. Well, one of them you're definitely not going to pull.
Yeah. I was so lucky with Comp. In 2017, I saw Evil Eddie, and I bought it for $3 from Comp. X Fractor.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never looked on that was through eBay, so they had like $4, I think, for shipping back then. So I bought some other cards as well. But yeah, they must have made a mistake, because I bought the Evil Eddie, basically X Factor, for $3.99, I think, something like that. And then I bought I was lucky, because I thought, let's just go for it. I bought an Evil Eddie Gold for $120, and then I also bought a Nasty Nick Atomic for $30, and then I bought an Evil Eddie Prism for $44, something like that. And this was all spread out over 2017. And then I was very lucky, because I finally got the Evil Eddie Atomic, so I finally got the gold rainbow of one of the decent cards. So that's my thing. But I see on Facebook, everyone's like, "Oh, I've got this red this bloody pad Paracha. Oh, I've just bought 4 bloody templates and a pad." I'm like, I'm very happy for you, bastard. Good for you.
Doing those YouTube videos, it's just watching or looking at some of those prices people pay. I don't. I mean, good for them if they got the money, but I don't know how people pay.
Listen, that one where you said the guy, what did that atom bomb pad sell for? 56,000?
52,1. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. I guess I don't know if you're wanting the atom bombs. I mean, it's between that and the super fractor. I mean, it's the best too. But the crap you can buy for $52,000. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, I mean,
House.
I live in a trailer. I could buy my trailer and my neighbor's trailer for that price. You know, I mean, yeah, no.
Or 5. I know they sell for like 10 grand here in Pennsylvania. You can buy 5.
Oh yeah, these. I mean, this is. I mean, for a trailer, it's a nicer one, but yeah, you can get my first one I ever lived in. I think it was $1,000. Like it was a piece of shit.
I mean, it's great if they get all these cards. I'm not knocking them for getting them. It's not.
Yeah, if you got the
something
money,
like-
go for it. But
Yeah, it's. But I'm more interested to see some amazing deals to get that thing. Like, did you jump through some hoops to get it, or like, for a lot of us, we're just sort of scraping through trying to get something in the post, like just nibbling away at things, Yeah.
I mean, it was
and
on
then someone
eBay
goes,
for quite a while. It was
gets
like
out
a few
there,
months.
bollocks, and swings them on the table and says, "Check out my shit."
Yeah, I've always got stuff that I'm working on. So there's always like, I need a couple cards here, a couple of this, a couple of that. But I don't know. The being able to buy the $1,000 cards or anything, I don't know. If it's, I once squandered at the fact that a card was, because I didn't want to spend $40 on one card. I was like, no way, absolutely not. And now it's like, wait a minute, you might have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you see like an Adam or something, you look at the price, and if it's sort of in that slightly dangerous but still acceptable area, it's like, get it now. The family will understand.
4 of my Adams were about $150, and that's for the Spanish, the Spanish, the French, and then the 2 PSA ones were about $150-ish for each one of those. And I mean, that was tough enough, but that's kind of the limit of what I could see spending. I mean,
that's about what I would spend, but not for one card. I'll buy a box or something.
A single card. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it does get to the point where you're looking at that card and thinking, okay, that's another Chrome 3 hobby. Maybe that's a pre-order of another Chrome 4. I want to try and get some of those pink, those champagne ones.
Right. I think nice. You spend $2,000 on the one card. Yeah, that's awesome. But I'm sitting there thinking I can get like 3-4 cases of stuff for that.
Yeah.
Pre-order on vacation and just go to town for a couple days.
Yeah.
We don't get sketches in Chrome, do we? I don't recall any sketches at all.
No.
That's interesting why they don't do that.
Because I think I don't know why. That's just a good question.
I'm surprised just to make more money they don't do it.
It'd have to be a really thick card stock. The Chrome cards are really thick.
Yeah.
I like that they're I like they're thick, but I just don't know why they did the other ones thicker so they can be weighed. I just don't get that. It's like, and I don't know. I guess that with Chrome 4 as well, they're going to have like the same sort of metallic border, and I really like Chrome 1 and 2 for the white border because, like, for 2 reasons, it sort of frames it nicely. You can always see marks on the like the metallic border, and it just looks like maybe you can get better grading on 1 and 2, whereas 3's like any false move and that's it. I don't know. It's I know that they do proper scanning of the cards, so stuff you don't see they'll pick up, but the Chrome 1 and 2 just looks a lot cleaner, like in all ways. You still get that shiny stuff though. But obviously, and it discredits the refractor because like you hold the refractor up and you have to get that shiny sheen. You got a rainbow sheen. You have to like tilt it so that you can see it. Whereas with the white border, you're like, okay, awesome, got it straight away.
Yeah, they you can weigh them everything. You can weigh Chrome 3. You can weigh any of the almost anything can be weighed except for I don't know how to do it in boxes. People have said you can do like just weigh the box, but as far as packs go, I think
if you had like a plate, I would assume that would definitely weigh a little bit more. I've weighed just like when we went to Target, we'd buy just because nobody buys GPK around here, and I'd get 20, 30 fat packs, and I'd weigh them out of curiosity. And with the food fight, at least every single time, like I could weigh the pack and tell you, okay, this one had the redemption card in it. Like every single time, maybe a couple, I guess, would slip through total. But I mean, we bought probably 100+ fat packs. And again, I just did it for curiosity. It's not like I'm trying to sell them or keep them.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I open them all anyways, but just for curiosity. And I mean, it was pretty damn spot on. Like, okay, these ones weigh more. Open up all like that stack of them, and every one of them had that extra card at least.
Well, people need that sort of education because, you know, if you're going to buy stuff off of eBay and someone's selling them, you know, unless they're legit, it's like you could have bought an entire case of fat packs, weighed them all, and then just sold all the rest off.
Yep.
I'm sure people do it all the time. Unfortunately.
Oh, they do.
That is definitely a thing.
That's why you never see me selling packs. I always open them.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if somebody doesn't get something, they're going to assume you searched it, even though 99% of the time they're not going to get anything anyways.
Although I did give a giveaway with OS packs, and I didn't open them. So if they've been opened previous to me, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not doing it.
To me, really,
and you're not getting any hits.
I don't see past OS 1 why anybody would reseal. I mean, the Series 3, yeah, there's a couple more popular cards, but it's not like, you know, Roy Bot goes for way more than, you know, any other card.
I think, Series 9 with that no number semicolon. And then there are a couple errors that are worth some money, but at the same time, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm just collecting sets. I sent an error card out to somebody because I didn't even know it was an error. That was part of the trade for the Dead Fred big sketch that I have.
I know the first GPK I bought when I got back into it was OS 5, and it had the black dot Buggy Betty error. And I mean, they were immaculate. If I would have had them graded, I mean, 9 was like the lowest they would have gotten. I didn't know what the hell they were worth. I was just like, $20. You know, I wanted some other card. Yeah. Did I sell it to you? No.
I did have to buy it though. Damn it.
What did you pay for it?
What did I pay for that? Man, I can't remember right now.
Because I saw the Almanac had it at like $200, and I sold my last, because I got 3 of them out of the box, and my last one I sold for I think 80, which I mean I felt comfortable with that, but yeah, it's priced at like 200 in the Almanac.
I want to say 95, dude.
Okay.
I want to say 95, but I'm not sure.
I didn't even know that was an error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the black dot on the Peel Here sticker, but
Which series is that from?
5.
Oh, yeah, I got some 5th to open. All right.
Yeah, I got some 5th to open too, man.
You'd be mad if you find that error card in there.
Oh no! Well, I mean, I'll have one to, you know, split. You know,
what? That's right.
Stick on your table.
So I'm thinking about getting some cards rated, but sending them to SGC because like that $30. Like for me, it's you know, I've got like a gold Evil Eddie. I'd like to just have it in something safe and secure, and there it is. You know, it's got a rating at least, and then but it's safe in that box, even though it could be safe in the top loader. For me, it's like
there's something about having it in the graded. I mean, that's what I like about the Adams is I know for a fact they're authentic, and yeah, they're not going to get damaged. I mean, I've let my kid look at it, and I mean, you could break it, but you're going to have to try pretty hard to do it,
or leave it in the sun.
Isn't grading expensive though?
$30 SGC.
Yeah, $30 a card. I mean, it's not cheap, but
doesn't it all depend on the value of the card?
That's PSA is the only one I think that does that. SGC, I think they're just a flat rate. PSA, yeah, if the cards like that, Pad Paracha or whatever, that would have probably cost $500 just to have graded. I mean, you get it back in a matter of
that's
days.
Where there's a PSA that does that thing.
Yeah.
Plus, you've got the insurance, haven't you, as well?
But I don't know. Personally, I like the SGC cards.
That is the one graded card that I have.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you showed that on one of your videos recently, didn't you?
The only one I have, and I traded for it.
Nice.
I mean, they look cool, but there's just, I don't know, with GPK, I like the authentication of it, but I don't know, I just like having the cards themselves, but it's also one of those, if I had the money, I guess, and I could afford to grade everything, then yeah, it'd be awesome to have them all in, you know, graded. But like the 2 Atoms I have that are in my PSA sleeves, it kind of sucks because they don't really fit my box right. Like they just don't fit into my collection, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get rid of them or anything.
Right.
Just having a little look around as you do. Oh, hang on. Let me show you some shit. Are we allowed to swear on it? What level of rating?
To my knowledge, I
help
mean, I've never gotten any kind of strikes or nothing. I mean, it's not like we cuss much or nothing. The only thing I believe is like if I get another 800 subscribers and people watch the hell out of them and you get monetized, I believe at that point you have to watch what you say. But I mean, I'm so far away from getting monetized. I mean, it's not even, I don't think it's an issue. I'm pretty sure short of like some crazy like hate speech or something, I think you can get away with almost anything.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, don't go crazy or nothing, but I think we're good.
Right, you ready?
I'll let you know if I get a strike. How about that?
So that's my black border Chard Chad Chrome 2.
Ooh, that's nice.
Find those. It's difficult to find those.
That's cool.
I also, at the same time, bought the Fry and Ryan black border. So I've got the brothers. But I also, and I bought these in 2014. You can't really see that well though, but this is the gold Chard Chad.
See, I think the gold would look really good in the SGC. I don't know as much. The black ones almost might, the black border might make it not look right.
Do you know what? And it's weird because the black borders in Chrome 2, to me, even though they're exactly the same as Chrome 3, just I feel like they're better than the Chrome 3 ones. And I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but I just feel like the Chrome 2 black borders are better than the Chrome 3.
No, I'm sure they cheaped out.
But I also won this for $17 back in probably 2020, I think. Jotted Joel, near mint 8, $17.
Wow.
Lovely. And that's the thing I love about these cards is when you look at the texture, I just don't see that texture anymore. Even if they're not printed with the die cut, I just don't see that lovely texture in the paper in any of the new cards they release.
No,
like that, you know. And it's like, is it more expensive?
I got business cards that are a hell of a lot nicer than the newer card stock on the GPK.
Yeah. Except the Chrome is good card stock, but
yeah.
But even that doesn't seem as good as 1 or 2.
No, because they start warping after a while. They do that.
I've got this one for about $17 as well. Mad Donna.
That one made me laugh as a kid.
Yeah, that sort of stood out as well when I was a kid. Because I guess it's, you know, the chicken's getting its head bitten off.
I remember Paul Bunyan sticking out, like just those big old crusty feet.
Oh yeah, he had that massive foot.
Yeah, that one. When I saw that one the first time, I was oh.
No, I was really lucky. For some reason, someone just sold these, and I just picked them up just because I was just buying things here and there. But I got this. Like, this is a PSA from 2017. I think it was 2017. Leaky Lindsay Prism PSA 9, and I bought it for $9.
What?
Nice.
$9, 2017, and then
that's awesome.
I bought this Hot Scott PSA, $9 again. PSA 9.
Damn.
You can't even slab them for that much now.
Yeah, so
50 to put it in a PSA slab.
$18 overall for those two.
Amazing.
Beauties. And for some reason, I put them in these Ziploc bags. I don't know why. We've all got our things. The Ziploc bags are pretty good.
Hey, if it works.
They're in slabs, rubber band them up.
Yeah, because the thing is, you want to protect the plastic as well, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want the plastic to.
Yeah, that's what Bobby B was saying here. What if the graded case gets scratched or smears?
I got to pay more attention to those comments.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I do appreciate you guys leaving stuff. I will get better at that. I promise.
I think the problem is, oh no, comments come up on the right side, because one of the problems I find is I have to come out of the YouTube video to go straight into Streamlab because of the gap, the delay. So I'm not looking at YouTube anymore.
They're literally just the right side of my screen, but I just
I just changed mine. Yeah, I can see that.
it's
Okay,
still just getting used to all this because I just start kind of paying attention to like what we're talking about, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. Or if I change like a banner or something like that, like it goes to a different screen, so I don't even see the comments.
You might like this, Dan. So that's the Black Border Tommy gun. I think you might have that one.
Boom.
That's the Black Border Dead Fred.
Now that one I don't have.
And that's the Black Border Dead Fred.
Looks like a trade in the making.
They look absolutely stunning. I sent one to Spoons 2020, and then I saw one on eBay, and I was like, right, I'm buying another one. But yeah, what else have we got here? I was kind of on a mission to get all of the Black Borders, but like the other great one is this one, Black Border, Janet Planet, Spacey Stacy. Like just and the Mad Mike and what is it? Is it Mad Mike and Jolty Joel? They look amazing in Black Border as well. Like there's some cars that just look absolutely amazing Black Border.
I'm sure.
Hopefully my wife doesn't watch this video. She might track you down for that Spacey Stacy.
Well, that's the gold. I went a bit crazy, yeah. But also, you can't bloody tell, can you? Because there's no colour. Warman Norman looks amazing in purple with a purple border.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing, but you can't bloody tell her, can you? You're going to have to do some tests. And then I'll quickly show you this while I'm here. So this is probably one of my only sketches I've got left.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
So if anyone likes Lucio Fulci's City Living Dead,
Yeah, hell yeah.
that is a sketch I did. I think Bobby B might have. I don't know if I did it live and Bobby B was watching, or I don't know, but
love it.
yeah, I need to get back into that and actually doing bloody Garbage Pail Kids, as I want to do Lucio Fulci Garbage Pail Kids. That's one of my goals.
I'm into that.
Well, hey guys, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to cut this off here. I gotta get jumped in the shower, do all the getting ready for work stuff, kind of thing.
That's fine. We can you can see if you can get a strike for that. You can take the camera with you.
Trust me, nobody wants to see that. We only got 4 viewers, but it's going to 0 real quick.
Oh, and actually, I'll quickly show you this.
Go.
So I went into Target and I bought. It only had like 2 in there, but oh no, sorry, they had the entire box. And what I did was I took a load out. So I actually took a load out, and then just took the box and a couple. So it was full in Target. I pulled them all out, and then I bought 2, and I said, "Can I have the box, please?" And they went, "Yes." And I was like, "Thank you very much." So I've got my
I work at a Meijer, and as a cashier, I could care less. It's like, cool, one less thing we got to worry about.
Right.
But I'm just slowly filling it up. So every now and again, I'll buy one and just plonk it in. So eventually, I'll get a full one again.
You'll have to find there's a top to it too.
Oh, come on.
There's like a little cardboard insert that goes in on the top.
Yeah,
I believe Target's the only place. They took them off on all the Targets from what I heard.
Yeah, I have one with that background and one without.
Okay,
yeah. But not enough cans to fill it up.
Yeah, they're pricey. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I know kind of looking probably Monday, I believe, sometime maybe doing one, maybe a little bit later. Possibly Sunday night, probably for sure. But I know I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so definitely try to get at least a couple of videos, or at least 2. I want to try to get 3 a week-ish at least. Cool. So.
All right. Well, it was nice talking with everybody. Nice meeting you live, DK.
Aye.
Definitely nice talking to everybody. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching. I will get better at answering all those questions, I promise. I know, Joe, it seems like you see him up there. But yeah, it's definitely it's weird getting used to this, but I don't know about you guys. It's been pretty fun, just meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Just BSing about stuff, and we keep people watching. There's at least 3 or 4 people watching all the time. So
right on.
All right, well, it was nice talking with everybody. Nice seeing you again, Joe. Nice seeing you, Trent.
Yep.
Likewise.
You guys have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
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 Go see.